Forget about your worries and your stripes in Disney's The Jungle Book. Hello everyone, it's me Ben Almaden and welcome to the latest edition of Entertainment Zone. I'm here today for my review of Disney's live action version of The Jungle Book. So if you're of a similar age to me, mid-20s or older, you will probably have fond memories of growing up with the 2D hand-drawn Disney movies. And quite honestly, one of the most iconic of all of them was, of course, The Jungle Book. And when we heard that director Jon Favreau was going to be doing a live-action remake, I think there was some trepidation surrounding it. But I can tell you now, after having seen the film, I was blown away. Honestly, guys, I cannot criticise anything about this film. That's how good it is. I'm going to go on record here as saying that this could already be an early contender for Film of the Year for me. I enjoyed it that much. The film in some ways is similar to the animated movie, but in other ways it's very different. There's a nice balance there. It's fresh enough to bring something new and keep audiences engaged, but at the same time it brings the nostalgia factor back. Two of the songs from the original film appear in the movie, which was a nice little surprise because I didn't think we'd get these songs, so I was happy with that. And I've got to say, the casting in this movie is spot on. We'll get to that in a moment. Now, director Jon Favreau did an amazing job. Visually, this film is just gorgeous. I saw it in 3D. There were some good 3D moments, like when Kaa the snake came towards Mowgli. It looked like it was coming out of the screen. But I don't think 3D is necessarily necessary for the viewing experience of this film. The 3D could have been better, but other than that, visually gorgeous. And I've got to say, the CGI on the animals was just fantastic. I don't know if this was a blend of puppetry and CGI, but the animals didn't look fake at all. A lot of money is obviously being spent on this to make it look as real as possible. Now, of course, the main human star of the movie is Neel Sethi playing Mowgli. And let me tell you something, this kid can act. He's like 12 years old, so he's probably like 11 when he filmed this. And what a performance he delivers. This kid really can carry the film. He does a fantastic job of making Mowgli a likeable character that we care about. Truly fantastic. But of course, the voice actors of the animals, we've got to discuss that. Perfect casting. Bagheera the Panther, one of my favourite characters in the Jungle Book, voiced by Ben Kingsley. Perfect casting. And now Baloo the bear, one of the most funniest Disney characters ever. So who do you get to play him? Of course, one of the funniest men on earth, Bill Murray. And let me tell you something, Bill did a tremendous job. Now, Idris Elba lent his voice as the voice of Shere Khan and brought real menace to this character. There was a real presence, and they made Shere Khan a very threatening villain, and it worked fantastically. Scarlett Johansson plays Kaa the snake. Now, Kaa's role is shrunk down for this film, but what we do see of her, she is fantastic. She's sultry, seductive and hypnotic, and very creepy. We've also got Lupita Nyong'o and Giancarlo Esposito as the wolves who raise Mowgli. They're fantastic in the movie too. Of course, we can't forget Christopher Walken as King Louie. Now, King Louie is huge in this film, but let me tell you something, Christopher Walken plays the character amazingly. The scenery is fantastic, the plot is fantastic. There is a lot of humour in the film, but the film really emotionally plays on your heartstrings as well. You know, it's very engaging, and there really is something for all ages there. I went with my little sister who is 11, and I went with my grandparents. They were with us too. And there were families in the cinema, very, very young kids. Some of the scenes might be a bit dark for young kids, but saying that, there was a girl who must have only been about 4 or 5 sat next to us, and she was glued to the screen through the whole thing. There really is just something for everyone here. This is Disney at its best. We've all been a bit sceptical, oh, Disney's remaking all their animated movies live action, but if this is the standard we're going to get, then I am very, very happy about this. I'm not going to say too much about this film, because I think this is something you really have to go out and experience for yourselves. It's a beautiful movie, well cast. Favreau has just delivered on a whole new level visually. He really is a director of our times. And as I say, Justin Marks, the screenwriter, has woven together a really, really lovely plot that keeps you engaged. The 1 hour 45 minute runtime flies by. You'll laugh, you might even cry. There's happiness, sadness, all sorts going on in this film. Baloo really does steal the show, no surprise there, and as I said, Bill Murray turns in a fantastic performance, and the same said for Ben Kingsley's Bagheera. So, you know, look for the bare necessities and go and see this film. It's a fantastic little movie, and I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Are you a fan of the original movie? What are your feelings about this movie going into it, and what are your feelings having seen it? Would you like to see more live action remakes from Disney? Let me know in the comments. Okay guys, so remember, for the latest film news and reviews, then be sure to subscribe, and you can also find me on Twitter at BLMaiden, and Entertainment Zones on Tumblr at entertainmentzone.tumblr.com. So until next time guys, take care and speak to you soon.